Hi everyone, it's Valerie from PastimesOnline, and today I'm going to show you a few embroidery stitches, especially for the Journey of a Quilter Club, but they'll also be beneficial for all of you. So let's take a look. Okay, so a couple of things I want to show you just before we get started here is winding your embroidery floss onto these cards. Like this, just kind of keeps it a bit more organized and more compact to haul around with you. The next thing I want to do is show you two stitches. The first one I'm going to show you is a back stitch, and it's the most common stitch you use in embroidery. The second stitch I will show you is the French knot. So for the Journey of a Quilter, what I'd recommend you do is to go through and just put your Weeks Dye Work floss number next to the DMC number, so you keep all your colors straight as you go. And then you can put your embroidery hoop on here if you want to use one. You don't have to, but it's nice to keep it nice and taut while you're stitching. So I've already started this one here, so I'm just going to remove my thread, place my embroidery hoop in here, and you want it to be quite loose because you don't want to stretch your fabric. So I've already threaded this needle. To start, you'll want to position your needle about a 1/16 away from the last stitch you took. Bring it up from the bottom, and then go back in the same spot where you came out. And you can either put your needle through and then bring it back up, or you can just tilt it and then control it from behind and bring it back up. And the trick is to keep your stitches even in length and go down and bring it up. And that's your back stitch. And the majority of the stitches for Journey of a Quilter are back stitch. So the next stitch I want to show you is the French knot. Okay, so I thought I would show you how to thread the floss the way I do. So I take my needle and I slide it over the end of the floss that's kind of gripped between my fingers, and then I pull it through. Now I'll show you how to do a quilter's knot. You take the end of your thread, you line it up with your needle, and you hold it in place, and you wrap it around once or twice or 3 times depending on how thick you want your knot to be. And then you pull it tight, and then you clip the end of it. Now I'll show you how to do a French knot. So you'll want to put your thread in the very tip of where you want your knot to be, pull it out, and then you'll take your thread, wrap it around your needle 2 or 3 times, and you put it back in just beside the hole where you pulled it out, pulling this thread taut, and then pull it through. And there's your French knot. And that's all for today. I'll have more demos to come. Thank you, everybody.